welcome back. So today I am going to be doing a comparison between the Kylie Jenner lip liners from her lip kits and the new Huda Beauty lip contour kind of stick things. So if you would like to see my comparison between the two and which one is more worth your money in my eyes, then just keep watching. So I do have 4 of the Kylie Jenner lip kits, and then I have 5 of the lip liners from Huda Beauty. So for the Kylie Jenner ones, I have Posie K, Dolce K, Candy K, and Coco K. And then for the Huda Beauty lip contours, I have Trophy Wife, Bombshell, Icon, Gossip Girl, and Trendsetter. So let's start off with the packaging first. The packaging is very, very similar. They both are nice and black, and they kind of almost feel like they have the same material, if not even made from the same manufacturer. And then they have the kind of shade of what the color is going to be on the top, and it's kind of squared off in the top and then a little bit rounded on the edges. So on the inside it is also the same. It's not like a MAC pencil where it's actually a pencil. This is kind of just like the product that's in a circle and kind of just put into this container. So you can see on this one and on this one that it's not all the way touching the plastic part of the pencil. So a commonly asked questions for both of these are these able to be sharpened? And yes, they are, but I don't like sharpening either one of these. So for example, the Kylie lip kit in the color Coco K, I love this one. I've sharpened it once, and unfortunately it is absolutely tiny because every time I sharpen it, it would just break right off in the sharpener, and I was extremely careful with it. But I think since it doesn't sharpen well. So you can see, like, here is the kind of tip of it. So it doesn't sharpen like the actual product very much. It only sharpens like really the pencil, and so it kind of makes it too long and then it kind of just breaks off. So since it doesn't really sharpen too much of the actual product, when you are sharpening the, like, not wood or whatever material this is, it ends up going down and then it just breaks the tip off because that's not really getting sharpened. And if it doesn't break it off by the sharpener, when you try to put it on your lips, it will break off because it's going to be too long and it's not going to have enough support. So when you are sharpening both these and the Huda Beauty lip liners, you need to make sure you are like hardly sharpening it. So that makes it tough because you want it to be a nice clean line, and I feel like you can't really get that with both of them, only because it's hard to sharpen. I'm not saying it's impossible because I have it on right now and it looks fine, but you just need to be really, really careful when sharpening both of these. So the Kylie Jenner lip kits are meant to be used with the liquid lipstick also, but a lot of times I will wear these on my own just because I really like the color of this as well. I do have, which one is it? I do have Candy K on my lips right now, and I do have the liquid lipstick on top of it. So when you put the two together, they have like the longest life ever. I can put it on at like 8 p.m., like have drinks and eat and do all that stuff, and like I'll be back at like 2 in the morning and it will still be going strong, which I love. For the Huda Beauty lip liners, these ones last extremely, extremely long as well, and it doesn't have a liquid lipstick with it. It's just the lip liner. So that's what's so great about these. It has a really long wearing life, and it's just the lip liner. The Kylie Jenner lip kits, when I wear just the lip liner, it doesn't have that long of a staying power as the Huda Beauty ones do. This one just glides on so smoothly that I don't really care if I have to like reapply at certain times of the night, because you mean girls go to the bathroom all the time anyways, so it's not a big deal. Alright, so going on to the formulation. The Kylie Cosmetics ones just glide on so incredibly smooth. I think this is the smoothest lip pencil I've ever tried in my life. They are so incredibly smooth and they are so incredibly pigmented. So I'll just do a swatch on my hand right here. It just goes on so smooth, and I'm absolutely obsessed with how the formula is. And then for the Huda Beauty ones, these ones glide on the hand really well. So as you can see here, they glide on the hand really well, but when you put them on your lips, they don't tend to have that much of a glide as it does on the hand. So when I'm like applying this to my lips, I feel like it's not tugging, but it's more tugging than the Kylie one, only because this one is super waxy. So this one doesn't seem to have too waxy of a formula, which is probably why it doesn't have that long of a like staying life on the lips. The Huda Beauty one is extremely waxy. So if you do not like waxy kind of lip liners, I would say stay away from these. Now, something I don't like about the Huda Beauty lip liners is that it is so waxy. So when you're putting it on, there is such thing as putting on too much, because what happened the first time I wore it, I like put it all on and then I wanted to do like kind of an ombre. So I put it on like a different color on in the center. Once I had the two on, it was extremely like thick. I could feel it on my lips, and like when I kind of like started talking, it would like get into the creases of my lips because there was too much on. So with the Huda Beauty ones, you have to be really conscious of how much you are applying, or it will get super thick on you. And then once it's thick on you, the only way to really fix it is to take it off and reapply. So you can't really do anything about it if you apply too much. And I'm like always putting chapstick on and things like that, and I'm always drinking water, so I'm like a super hydrated person. So it's not that my lips are dry that this Huda Beauty one does this to me. Don't get me wrong, I love this Huda Beauty lip pencil. You just need to be really careful about how much you are applying. Alright, so the price difference between these is pretty extreme. The Huda Beauty lip contours are $19, and then the Kylie Cosmetics lip kits, since it comes with the lip liner and the liquid lipstick, is $29. So this is a $10 difference, but you have to remember that with the Kylie lip kits, you are getting a liquid lipstick with it as well. So it's kind of up in the air which one you should get. It all depends on your preference, if you want to put a liquid lipstick on top of it, or if you just want to have the lip liner. Alright, so the Huda Beauty lip contour and the Kylie Cosmetics lip liners do have some pretty similar shades, so I am going to put them all on my arm for you to show you kind of the comparison between the two colors. Alright, so first one that I'm going to put on my arm is Posie K by Kylie Cosmetics, and I'm just going to put it right here on my arm, and I'm just going to show you kind of a comparison between this one and one of the Huda Beauty ones that I see that is quite similar. This is Posie K right here, and it looks just like this, and then I am going to compare it with Trophy Wife from the Huda Beauty lip contours, and I'm just going to put it right underneath. So this first one right here by my wrist is Posie K, and then the one right here is Trophy Wife by Huda Beauty. So you can see that both of the colors are very similar. They're both very mauve-y in tone, and I really like both of these colors. The next two that are fairly similar are Bombshell and Candy K. So I'm going to put Candy K right next to these ones right here, and then I will put the next one. So these two are not perfect dupes, but they are close. So this one right here is the Kylie Lip Kit in Candy K, and then we have this Huda Beauty one in Trendsetter, which is right here. So they are not perfect dupes, but they are close in color. Alright, so none of the other ones that I have are very close in color, but I am still going to swatch them all for you. So the next one that I am going to swatch is going to be Dulce K, just because this one is kind of close to the, what is this, the Bombshell by Huda Beauty. It's obviously not going to be a perfect match, but it's kind of in the same color family. As you can see, it is not a perfect dupe or anything to the Trendsetter that was Huda Beauty right here, but they are all in the same kind of brownish, reddish kind of family. We have Posie K, Trophy Wife, Candy K, Trendsetter, Dolce K, Bombshell, Coco K, Gossip Girl, and Trendsetter. So you can see all of them are pretty different. None of them are too alike. I'd say the two that are closest to each other are the top two, which is Posie K and Trophy Wife. While applying on my arm, I would say they both applied very nicely, very creamy, but on the lips it is a different story. On the lips, I think the Kylie Jenner one applies extremely smooth, and then the Huda Beauty one is just a little more tough to put on the lips, just because it does have more of a waxy formula to it. So they are both extremely pigmented, which I love. You don't need to put on a ton, But the only problem was with the Huda Beauty one, if you go over it a couple of times, you do start to really feel it on the lips, which I do not enjoy. So if I had to tell you to pick one, I would probably lean more towards the Kylie Cosmetics one, only because it does apply extremely smooth with that lip pencil, and then you do also get a liquid lipstick with it. And this video isn't about the liquid lipsticks, but the liquid lipsticks are the best liquid lipsticks I have ever tried. Like, so thin and so creamy, but they're so pigmented and they last on my lips literally all night. The Huda Beauty ones do last extremely long as well. I just can't get over the fact that they are so incredibly waxy. So I do really like these, but I just wish they weren't as waxy. And I know that they probably made them that waxy just because they wanted it to have like a long wearing life. But I think that people are going to struggle if you're not like a avid lipstick wearer or a lip liner wearer, and you're gonna apply it and you're gonna like really fill it in, and like, you know, like how people fill in their lip, like if you're gonna wear a lip liner, like you like outline it and then you start filling it in, you know, like that. And when you are filling it in with your lips open like this, when there's not any creases, it's fine, but when you close it, you're like, oh crap, like, ooh, that's thick. I would say these ones are higher on my list than these. These ones are great, don't get me wrong, they are both amazing lip pencils, but if I could only choose one, I would probably go with the Kylie one. And I know the Kylie one is more expensive, but you have to remember that you are getting the liquid lipstick as well. Alright guys, so that is the end of the video. I hope this video helped and helped you decide if you wanted to get the Huda Beauty one or the Kylie one. I love them both, don't get me wrong. So thank you so much for watching. I love all of you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!